Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope that you can hear me good, hear me well. That's incorrect English. So, I want to make sure everybody's hearing things like they should be. But anywho, it is a kind of gloomy start to our Friday, right? We're expecting to see some rain chances. That'll kind of pick up as we go throughout the rest of the day. And it'll be more of an opportunity for us to kind of see some cooler conditions as we go into. Sorry, I'm having issues with my chair. Okay, here we are. So it'll be an opportunity for us to have cooler conditions going into the weekend. We'll still see some 70s out of today and Saturday, but we're on the cooler end of that. So I know we had some warm days Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. But Thursday kind of brought through some rain that cooled some things off. It was real foggy last night as well. And our like 9 o'clock hours, it started to get a little foggy. Went out for dinner and it was kind of tough to see for a little bit there. Touch and go as I was driving. 66 is where we sit right now, looking across Huntsville. Parkway flowing smoothly. Temperatures across the board, though, remaining in those mid and upper 60s. So we're seeing a lot of opportunities for some cooler conditions, some opportunities for a nice mild day. It's going to be mostly dry for the next hour or two. It's just once we get to that 1:30 hour that we start to see those rain chances coming back into the forecast. So we did still have a little fog lifting across the valley. So it's going to be a little, again, touch and go as you're driving. If you have any places to be around 11 a.m. this morning, it's still going to be kind of gloomy out the door as well as cloudy. It's going to be kind of the name of the game for the next couple of days. So looking to the next few hours, greatest chance for rain will start to pick up around 5 p.m. The heaviest of that rain and most widespread portion of that rain. Then we'll get a break in our evening. And as we get to the late night hours, 11 p.m., as you can see here, 60s are going to hang around for most of the night. As we get to 11 p.m., that's when we'll start to see some of those rain chances pick back up. And the heaviest chance for rain on Saturday is expected to be in the morning. Saturday is proving to be a pretty dry day, but it's also pretty overcast. So it's going to look like one of those days where the bottom could fall out at any moment, but right now we're not expecting complete washout on your Saturday. It's just those early morning hours. I'll show you that in a moment. So this is the rest of our day. Walked you through your evening, but we'll continue to see temperatures in the 60s for a good portion of the day, kind of keeping it a little cooler with those thunderstorms around. And I say thunderstorms, but we'll continue to see that kind of play out as we get to the afternoon hours. More of that thunder and lightning will come in. So here's 1:30. Like I mentioned, we'll start to see it pick up in the afternoon. We got another hour or two of some dry conditions, and then we'll start to be back into the mix of some heavy downpours, especially in our south around this time, and wind speeds about 14 miles per hour. So we'll pick up some wind gusts. There's a small expectation for some late night severe weather. And even still, we are just under that cusp. I kind of wish I put it in here, but there is a graphic that we use to kind of map out the storm fuel and levels of certain variables that we look into for storms. And a lot of our communities are just under what would be considered severe, or there are one or two areas that fit that severe criteria, but only for a short, sporadic shower, short time of the night. So we're not expecting widespread severe issues as of right now. Most of these showers are just going to become elevated storms, nothing that we are not used to. So looking at our hour by hour, though, we'll keep some widespread rain around for the afternoon, going into your evening. And then as we get toward the 9 and 10 o'clock hours and beyond, our eastern communities will see that heavy swath of storms you saw pass through. And then looking ahead for your Saturday, overnight showers. This is the bigger expectation coming out of Friday into Saturday. That's why we've got thunderstorms. We're expecting some of those stronger storms tonight. Thunderstorms, lightning at times, and then getting into Saturday. And it's a very low end chance for Saturday just because this is it. 3:30 in the morning. I don't anticipate anyone to be out and about at 3:30 in the morning. But if you are, umbrella on standby, and be safe because it's going to be some icky weather to drive in. And then looking through the rest of the day, patchy shower, maybe some light misting, really, a drizzle, not really all that steady. So highs for tomorrow, those mid 70s, and we'll keep some clouds around for most of the day as well. Pretty breezy. We've had a lot of decent breeze going around for the past couple of days. Looking ahead to Sunday, though, not expecting to see our temperatures much warmer than about 66, 67. And as we look at that day, it's going to be a little drier, but we do have rain chances coming back into the forecast to start off your holiday week. I know some folks are off for Monday and Tuesday. Some schools may be out for, I think some schools are and some are not. But regardless, if you are taking Monday and Tuesday, even Wednesday to travel, I would say the pick day would be Monday, if you could try and leave Sunday. But we're going to see the heaviest of showers on Tuesday. So you might want to do Monday or Wednesday and try and get there day before. Or if you're not going that short of a distance on your Thanksgiving holiday, you're driving day of, it's going to be some nice weather. It's just going to be chilly. We're going to get back into those 50s for Thanksgiving. To me, I feel like that it's on scale to be average, yes, but I just kind of feel like I associate those mid and upper 50s with Thanksgiving and low in 60s, like this range here that we'll see for the next week. Really feels like Thanksgiving to me. So thankfully dry conditions going into Thanksgiving, Black Friday, if you were getting out and shopping. I unfortunately was not old enough to go shopping with my parents when it was like people were camping outside of stores and getting up at 6 a.m. To find whatever toys and whatever gifts they were going to get people and good sales. But kind of wish we would bring that back. I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of cool. And then I've always heard about the Kmart blue light special. Is that what it is? Where like something would go on sale and it would be like a blue light around it. I've literally only seen that happen in a Goofy movie. Like I've seen that happen in the Disney movie about Goofy and his son. That was it. It's the only time I've seen it. I haven't seen it like in real life. I've not seen it in a commercial. I've not seen it at all. So that's the only thing I would know about Black Friday. But even looking into Iron Bowl Saturday, if you're planning to tailgate or head down to the game, it's in Jordan Hare, and I feel like you all are quite aware. I'm an Alabama fan, and I feel like you guys know how we feel about that stadium. That's going to be a game. It's going to be a good game. So may the best man win. Roll Tide. And as we get past that day, we'll warm back up to the 60s by Sunday. So nice slight dip in temperatures, which is honestly average for the back half of that week. That's the 28th, 29th. That's typically pretty normal for that time. Seeing those 50s, a quick cold blast just before we get into December, usually pretty average for this point. So looking ahead though, dry conditions for that weekend, which is great because about a week ago it looked like it was just going to be kind of gross for Thanksgiving, but it's shaping up to be much better. So, oh, Miss Lisa says we're on Roku. Are we? That's really cool. That makes me feel good. I'm so glad you could watch. I'm so glad you're tuning in from different places. But yeah, I'll be on TVL in like 12 minutes. So we'll talk more Thanksgiving turkey forecast, and we'll also talk again about more of the forecast in the noon. So I hope you'll tune in if you feel like you didn't get enough of the forecast. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful rest of your week, and enjoy your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow at 4:30. See you then.